من جميعات. This tariqat, it is based on association. With the association, with the sohbat, you can learn how to turn the wild beast that is inside of you, your ego, your nafs, and nafsu amara, to become nafsu mutmain. If there is no sohbat, you're going to lose it. Holy Prophet ﷺ, he was not just delivering the ayat that is coming from Allah to his ummah. He was not just doing that. He was also showing them the way and how to live these ayats. He was not just showing people his lifestyle, but he was showing people how from his lifestyle, when they take it, step by step, those ones who were burying their children alive in the hot sands, they became sahabi through the sohbat, through association. Go up and down as much as you want. Recite Quran as much as you want. Make zikr as much as you want, yes. But if man is not thinking and understanding why he is doing, his ego and shaitan will trick him. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us that intelligence, that ability to think that is not given to the animals. And he has given us qualities that not even the angels they have. If a man sits down and starts thinking and understanding, he will come close to Allah. If a man, he's praying, but his heart is away, he's not understanding that enemy that is inside of him. He's reciting Quran, but it's not past his throat. There are so many people who pray, recite Quran, and they do so many things, but they have not even understood what is that enemy inside of them. They have not understood what is that anger that is forbidden by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The jealousy, stubbornness, and the arrogance, characteristics inherited from shaitan. If he's not understanding that, if you have a drop of jealousy or anger or stubbornness in your heart, you cannot enter into paradise. Entering into paradise is just reciting 24 hours, going up and down 24 hours. Which is why Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying 1 year, 1 hour, not 1 year, 1 hour of meditation. Don't get mixed up. It's not meditation according to other ways. Not to sit like this and like this and no, it's not that kind of. What can we do? Okay. The word is tafakkur. Fikr. To think. 1 hour of thinking, it is better than 70 years of worship. How are you going to think in today's society? You're out there, how are you going to think? We're already slaves to the dunya. Dunya has owned us. You're working 9 to 5, you're already owned by your employer. You cannot do so many things. You come out, you walk on the streets, you're together with your family. So many shaitanic elements that are around you, it cannot give you any peace of mind to think. Now, no, I didn't bring mine. Used to be. When I was growing up, it is during my time that you see so much technology happening. I'm not that old, but I remember when pagers first came into the world. Everyone was so excited, everyone was carrying pager, correct? Before it was only doctors. Now everyone is important. Oh, someone paged for me, I must find a phone, I must call. Then from pages then, everyone had mobile phones. But the phone is as big, twice as big as this tissue box. They're holding it. Very special. I'm very important, call me. Then it got smaller and smaller. Then it became a phone. But now not just a phone, it became the computer. During my time too, the computer started to, 70s, 80s, it started to rise. Computer was like this. Now it became just like Now it became in your hand, in your palm of your hand. And even smaller, they have. So technology is not leaving you alone. You say, it's reminding me of Allah, my Facebook account. Subhanallah. Maybe 10 posts for Malayani nonsense, one hadith, one ayat. Okay, say out of 10, 9 of them, they are hadith and ayat and things that are reminding you of Allah. But if there's one that is there to make you to forget, it's finished. Malayani. We become the slave to technology. Huh? Used to be, it's going to come. All the bands going to come. Brett, you sleeping, huh? All the bands going to come. Soon I'm going to ban handphones also in the Dergah. Because I'm sitting and I'm watching people. A couple of people, it's important. They're going back and forth. 24 hours? No. Some people during zikr time, they're opening it, they're checking. What is so important? You're coming here to free yourself from slavery of the dunya. Why are you bringing your dunya here? Instead of having your cell phone, have a tasbih in your hand. That is a reminder. Reminding you of Allah, because you're pulling. Sahaba-i-kiram, did they have tasbih? Of course they did. They're doing different kinds. They're even throwing stones to make their tasbih into the center. That certain parts of the world, in China, in India, Pakistan, they're still doing that. Different sunnats. We have one string belonging to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Also from Hazrat Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh. It's tying knots in that string. That is the early tasbih. What is that tasbih for? It is to remind you, okay, you're engaging yourself in life. You're talking, but you're holding it. You're saying Allah, 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 Allah. You stop. You start being busy with other things. You remember, because this is holding Allah, Allah, Allah. These Wahhabis, they say, no, use your fingers. Use your fingers like this. I've never seen anyone talking to me and they're doing like this. Never, all my life. Huh? It's not, yes, that is a different kind of tasbih that you do when you're calling for the 33. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, something else. Yes, that is also a sunnah. But not any sunnah that you can mix and match. Now we come to the point where everything is so jumbled up, it's so confusing, that the little 7-year-old boy, now he was going to make fatwa about Islam, hiding behind his keyboard, challenging over 1,000 years of tradition. Why is that? Because a man says, I don't have to follow anyone. Man says, it is between me and Allah. What happened to the Holy Prophet ﷺ? Isn't your kalima shahadat, the second part, Muhammad Rasulullah? Oh, you become Quran alone people. You become those ones who are Ahli Quran. Only the Quran, they don't take the hadith. They even dare to say that our kalima shahadat, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh, the second part, it is a shirk. Because you should only say Allah. Why? Quran alone. We don't take the hadith. We don't take the Prophet ﷺ. You think this only happened today? No. It's been happening for over 1,400 years. There was a group of people that they said, we are not going to follow anyone, because they see themselves better. We're not going to follow Hazrati Ali. We're not going to follow Hazrati Muawiyah. We are better. We only follow Quran. And they actually went to war. They pierced the Mus'haf with a spear, like that, and they go to war. They say, we don't follow any Khilafat. We don't follow anyone in front. There's no such thing as a holy person, a learned person, a teacher, a representative, and a successor to the Holy Prophet ﷺ to teach us. It's only me and Allah. You know what is that when you say there's only you and Allah? You're making partners with Allah. You're saying we are buddies, not you. This is what it means. Hazrat Ali Karamallahu Wajhah stopped the war with Hazrat Muawiyah, and he says, take them down, finish them. Because this is going to lead to a lot of tyranny, yes, and terrorism. Sometimes for 1,400 years, some group comes up, same idea, the authority, cut them off, go down. Just like a snake coming out, knock on the head, he goes back down. Knock on the head, he goes back down. Of course. Because when man is not understanding his ego, the ego that the awliya Allah is saying 70 times more powerful than shaitan. The ego has the power to disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Shaitan disobeyed Allah how many times? Once. Our ego disobey Allah continuously. Not understanding the dunya, not understanding our desires, and not understanding shaitan. 4 enemies. And that one, he can be going up and down, reciting Quran, even making the zikr, but not understanding his ego. His ego, shaitan is going to be his shaykh at that time. So there have always been groups using religion for the ego, using that, perverting it, corrupting it. No, there isn't. Of course there is. If there isn't, why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is making us to recite 40 times a day? Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. Sirat al-lazina an'amta alayhim ghayr al-maghdubi alayhim walad-dhalin. Making it clear to us. Oh, why are we reciting if we're not understanding? You don't understand because you don't think. You're just like a donkey reading and carrying books, accumulating more and more and more and more knowledge, and not thinking and not understanding and not practicing it. Keep us on the straight path. Guide us on the straight path. You're on the straight path. Why you need guidance? Why you need guidance if you're on the straight path? Just like those ones who are saying, I'm already in Islam. I'm a Muslim. Why I need a teacher? My teacher is Allah. Oh, you became prophet. If you're on the straight path, Sirat al-Mustaqim, why are you asking Allah? We're not asking Allah. Allah is ordering us to ask Him because this is the words of Allah, this is not our words. Why Allah is making us to say, Ihdina Sirat al-Mustaqim. Keep us on the straight path. Guide us on the straight path. He didn't stop there. It continued. What Sirat al-Mustaqim? Allah is saying, the Sirat, the way, the path of those whom you have favored. Because everyone is going to claim that they are paths. 2 billion Muslims, 2 billion paths to Islam. Because everyone say, this is my own path. Secular Muslims saying, I'm my own path. Feminist Muslims saying, my own path. Hipster Muslims saying, this is my own path. So many different kinds now. This is my path. You don't tell me what to do. But Allah is saying, no, 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 not any path. The path whom Allah has favored. Whose path? The Holy Prophet ﷺ. And the path who follow his sunnat and the sunnat of his sahabis. And then Allah is saying, not the path that they have deviated. Like those that they were in the Sirat al-Mustaqim, they were in the straight path, but they deviated. Who are them? Who are those people? It's very clear. Those ones that they were following the Holy Prophet Isa alayhi salam, deviated. And not the path of those who what? They have pulled your wrath, your anger. The path that they're following 70 prophets of the Bani Israel. So there is a path. There is a way. We're asking for guidance in this way. This is what the Sohbat is going to give us, the guidance. Holy Prophet ﷺ, What was he doing? He was holding conferences to teach people about Islam, or he was writing books, having book signing, or he's having seminars. He was sitting and he was talking and he was explaining, and he was living his life. And whatever incidences that happen in his life, the wahi comes, how he is going to respond, because the hadith, it is explaining the Quran. The lifestyle of the Prophet ﷺ is explaining the Quran, because the Holy Prophet ﷺ is the walking Quran. Today, of course, there are so many who are even claiming they have a higher faith than the Prophet ﷺ, higher faith than the Sahabi Kiram, higher faith than the Imam of the Mazhabs, because we live in the Akhir Zaman. When you don't have a teacher, when you don't have a guide to just guide you, I'm not talking about those ones who are earning money by writing amulets. They say, my son, I don't know what's wrong with him. Saib, Pirsab. He's looking for a job, but yours is not finding a job. Must be Jaddu. Okay, black magic. That one say, very good, and give me $300, I write you something, you wear around his neck. Oh, easy fix. Everything is black magic. Where is your ego? Maybe that one is just a lazy one. Maybe that one is not moving. Maybe that one is gets spoiled by the mother. So many times it's happening. No, those ones that they're going to teach you the fear of Allah, and they're going to teach you the love of Allah. Those ones who are going to teach you about yourself. The one who does not understand himself, he doesn't understand his Lord. You understand? May Allah make us to come out from our ignorance, and for us to take out all arrogance from us, and to hold on to the Holy Prophet ﷺ and his waris. May Allah not make us to be alone with our ego and our shaitan, to keep us in safety in this Akhir Zaman, to be able to live clean and simple life and strong life with our faith, inshallah, preparing ourselves for what is going to come. Wa min Allahu tawfiq wal Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.